want to wear makeup. So this is what I would do if I woke up late, and obviously I'm still going to wear makeup to work. But yeah, this is like my minimum makeup look. So if you want to see this, keep watching. Okay, for this look, I'm just going to use my chapstick that I normally use. So I'm just slapping that on my lips. Gotta have that lip chap. Gotta have your lips moisturized. And then I'm going to go for my Hard Candy Glamouflage foundation and put it on my neck / double chin area like I normally do. So I'm going to put some of that on, and then I'm going to use the same Real Techniques beauty sponge that I always use to blend it out. And I do dampen that and then wring out the water, the excess water. You don't want it too wet, but it does work better when it's dampened. So I'm just going to make sure that looks good. Got to get that snatched. And then I'm going to take my CoverGirl Outlast 3-in-1 foundation and pump some on my hand. And put some on my face. And you gotta try and rush and do this, but you have to have foundation on. What's the point of wearing makeup if you don't have foundation on? So after I have that where I want it, I'm going to use the same sponge and blend it in. And like I said, I really try to rush doing this if I'm running late. And I do put it on my eyelids for a primer for my eye look that I'm going to do, which isn't going to be very much, but it does help to clear up some redness around my eyes if you put your foundation on your eyelid too. So you got to make sure you get your entire face and down your neck and just pat the whole area. If you're really running late, you could use your hands and just blend it out with your hands, but I do think it looks better with a sponge on me personally, but you do you. And just make sure you get everything. Now I'm going to take my Coty Airspun powder like I do every day, and I have my smaller Real Techniques brush that I'm going to put some underneath my eyes. And you notice I didn't even put concealer on. I just did the foundation because I'm running late. I don't have time for the concealer. My eyes are just going to have to look dark underneath them for today. That's what's going to happen. So then I use a bigger brush and get the rest of my face with the powder. Make sure everything's set. I don't want anything to be tacky. I want my makeup to last while I'm at work. I do on top of my eyelids. That way I can set the foundation that was on top of my eyelids. And of course I have to get my neck / double chin area. I got my Q-tip. I gotta make sure I get all the foundation and powder off of my lips and my mole, like I always do. Do that super fast, throw it away, sweep your hair off your face, and get going. I got my L'Oreal Color Riche Monos eyeshadow in the color 204. And this is like a cream / powder type eyeshadow. It's hard to explain, but it's not quite cream and it's not quite powder, but I do like it for this purpose. I take my little e.l.f. brush and I use just the tip of it, just the tip, and I line the top of my eyes with it, and it just smudges out good and it lasts all day. It takes a couple dips to get in and get it all even on my eyelid, but this is what I'll do if I'm running late and don't want to do an eyeshadow look. It's just super fast, slap it on there, and it highlights your eyes, makes your eyes pop. I think so anyway. You could use eyeliner, if you think that's easier, you can use eyeliner too, but this is just what's easier for me. And this is like a dark bronzy brown color, which I think looks good on my eyes too. And I have green eyes, so if you don't like that color, you can use a different color. You could put black eyeliner there if you wanted to, but I think that's a little much for my pale skin to do that. So just get it all blended out, looking good. So then I'm going to take my e.l.f. Flawless Face Brush, which is basically my blush brush that I use for blush all the time, and my Tarte Beat Up Glisten shade blush. It's a peachy, shimmery shade that I like. It stays on. It's supposed to stay on for 12 hours, I think, but I don't really think it lasts that long, but it is a good blush. So I just throw it on. It's blendable. It's good on my skin tone. So it's an easy blush to reach for if I'm just trying to do my makeup really fast. And that's probably why I've used so much of it. Oh, I throw some on my eyelids too, just to have some color up there. I like the way it looks. So now I have my Becca highlight, little mini in Opal. And I've used this a lot too. I got my fan highlight brush. And I'm just gonna put it on my cheeks. Which, if you're really running late, you don't need highlight. I just like to be a glowing goddess at all times. But, you know, if you're really in a bind, you can totally skip the highlight. It's not necessary. Back in the day, no one ever wore highlight. It was never a thing. But now everyone's all about it. But I just put on my cheeks, my nose, my Cupid's bow. And then I'm going to take a smaller pencil brush and put it in the corner of my eyes for a highlight there. So, and obviously that is not necessary either. But that's what I like. So now I have my e.l.f. eyebrow pencil in the shade Taupe, and I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows some. This isn't a necessary step either, unless you have like no eyebrows, then I would say you should probably do it. But even then, it's your choice. Some days, if I'm really in a hurry, I'll skip my eyebrows, and nobody ever says, hey, your eyebrows aren't looking good today. No one has ever said that to me, so just remember that. I mean, they might have thought that, but no one's ever said it, so that's all that matters. So I fill those in and then go over them with the spoolie, because this is the one that actually still has the spoolie attached. Looking good. Now I have my eyelash curler, and I'm just gonna curl my eyelashes real quick. I'm not sure of the brand of this one, but I do know that Revlon has a really nice eyelash curler. So if you were looking to get one, that's what I would go for, the Revlon one. That's usually my favorite one. Now I got my usual L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara, the waterproof. And I'm going to take this and put it on my upper and lower lashes. And I do like to take my time with this mascara because the brush is pretty big and it does smudge pretty easily. So just take your time, make sure you get all the lashes. You don't want it to be too clumpy. Now I have my L'Oreal Infallible black eyeliner that I'm going to put in the waterline, the upper and lower waterline. And this is totally unnecessary. I always wear black eyeliner because people think I'm sick if I don't. But that's what happens when you wear it for 15 years straight and people are used to seeing you with it. So it's not necessary. If you just want to put the mascara on and call it a day, that's fine too if you're really running late. You know, I would do that if I was hungover or something and had to go to work. I would be fine with that. Then for the last step, I'm going to take this MAC Aladdin lip gloss and put this on. I feel like lip gloss is something that's really easy to use and it adds moisture to your lips and just something easy. You could just put it on and not even look in the mirror because it's not that pigmented. So, you know, you're good to go. You can use any kind of gloss too. It doesn't have to be this one. Just slap it on and you're looking good. So this is the look. If you like it, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. Bye. What are you doing?